All right, our boat is running fantastic, which means that the trailer needs a pile of work. Bet on another 1,000. Here we go. Honestly, it wasn't $1,000. That was 300 bucks Canadian at Princess Auto, and that is the new hydraulic compression hitch, which activates the hydraulic brakes in here. They don't use electric brakes because the trailer obviously goes in the water once in a while. And we tried to find, if you guys don't know, we bought this boat out of Texas with a blown engine. We threw another engine in it so we can have some fun with it while we're building an LS for it. So those videos are coming out, but we did not have any brakes on the trailer all the way home from Texas. And we stopped at a bunch of marinas, trailer places, and could not find a compression hitch. So we ended up grabbing one in Canada from Princess Auto. So we're gonna take this off and show you guys how to bleed the brakes. It's pretty straightforward, but here we go. First things first is take the bolts out. And we can slide it ahead and put a bolt in there to give us a little more room to get at that flex line. And basically all we're doing is taking the line off on the back of your master. Okay, now the only thing left to do is to bleed the brakes, and there's two ways to do it. You can get a vacuum bleeder. These things are awesome and well worth the money. They're like 25 bucks on Amazon. You take this and put it on the bleeder screw, and then it will actually pull all the air and pull fluid in behind it, creating a vacuum, and you can bleed it that way. Or you can take the hose, stick it on the bleeder if you're by yourself, and take the other end of the hose and stick it in your bottle so that the end of the hose is submerged in the brake fluid. Then you can pump the brakes, and what happens is it'll pump all the fluid in to your container along with the air. The bubbles will rise to the top, and then when you pull back on it, it will suck fluid up. Instead of sucking air in, it will pull fluid back in. And then eventually, keeping your reservoir full, it will pump all the air out, and you can do that to all the individual brakes. So we'll show you both ways. Okay, so I've taken a strap, stuck it on my winch, stuck it underneath, and then laid the hook right on the ground. And then we're just gonna give it a couple pumps with a 2x4, chock the wheels, hook your 2x4 in, and then just compress, get a little bit of fluid flowing through the master. I'm gonna do full compressions all the way. Hopefully you can see some of your fluid dropping down. Always keep an eye on that. Keep that topped up. Fluid's going down, that means it's going somewhere. When we have a saltwater boat, you might want to take a look at your lines because they're going to rot away. Hopefully the manufacturer cared about serviceability more than physical looks and put the brake lines on the outside of the trailer frame. Otherwise, just leave them alone and run new lines. Okay, we'll put a vacuum on one of the bleeders. There's my bleeder. It's 3/8 in my case. Could be 10 millimeter. You don't have to spin it out really far, just crack it loose. And then pop your hose on. Pull vacuum. Now you want to start from the furthest one away and then work your way towards the front. So it doesn't matter side to side. Okay, we'll show you the other way. I'm just gonna pop the hose off here and stick it in the bottle and keep pumping. That's all there is to bleeding the brakes. I gotta run to town and grab some longer bolts. Now it's the next day. You can also bleed them conventionally with you saying pump, and cracking the bleed screw accordingly like you've done car brakes. But you can also put containers one at a time of the brake fluid on the bleeder and then pull vacuum from this line as well. That'll suck all the water and crap back out again, because if your master failed, there's a good chance that you had water in it. So hopefully this video helps. If you want some entertainment, we've also got videos on putting a new engine in this boat. So we swapped from EFI to carbureted because we found a cheap engine. The EFI engine was cracked. We're gonna throw an LS in this. We're gonna spruce this one up, put a nice wrap on it, fix it up, do a C-deck floor on it, and make it look brand new. So if you haven't, also check out all the other builds that we've done. We do pile of engine swaps and diesel swaps and make things go faster, more fuel efficient. And yeah, remember, if you're not filthy, you're not rich. Get out there and work on it. It's not that difficult. You can do it. Here we go.